forgot about that.
Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. Stuart Robson with us.
I'm chuntering during the intro.
That's all right, you can chunter.
At the end of the show, when you said if it's 2-0, I said it's 2-0 Nils tomorrow, and you said it's a short show.
Yes.
It will be.
Yeah.
Damn right it will be.
Yeah.
Because I never thought that.
Big Europa League preview, maybe.
Maybe.
Let's have some goals.
I'll tell you what, we'll take the odd goal or two then.
Robbo, was it a 3-3 thriller or a disorganised mess?
3-3 thriller. Not easy to say. The only thing I would think about it, when you look at the goals, some great goals, and you look at the highlights, Manchester City didn't create too many chances inside the box. All their goals came from outside the box, so they couldn't quite open up Real Madrid as you thought they might do. A couple of great goals, obviously, from Vardial and from Foden, and a brilliant bit of opportunism by Bernardo Silva with the free kick. So I think it was a great game, and Real Madrid certainly played their part in that.
Wasn't the ref great?
Ref was good.
I know we don't say that very often.
Yeah.
I mean, when he booked Tchouaméni after 38 seconds or whatever it was, you think, oh, it's going to be one of them. But that deserved the booking. And the rest of it, he just went, right, lads,
get on with it.
Carry on.
Yes.
And the home fans were absolutely giving them petals because they felt there was an unjust, but I mean, there wasn't. He let that game flow, and it was incredible.
Who scored the best goal tonight, Stevie? So Jurgen said Valverde, didn't he, on the show?
Yeah. That's tough. It's either Foden or Valverde for me.
Right.
I mean, the smoothness, I mean, Foden, we've seen him doing it every weekend. The way that he turns with the ball at his feet in one movement with one touch and puts it in the perfect spot is incredible. At the same time, Valverde's volley is very difficult to get your body in the right place and get everything right, the timing of it, the way it drops down. I mean, it's as sweet a strike as possible.
Answer, please.
God. I'm going to go for Valverde.
OK.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Robbo, would you like to add to that, maybe in a slightly shorter manner?
All I would say is that both goals were brilliant because they were at important times. Man City was struggling to get back in the game, so he's under pressure, Foden, to get the goal. And the same with Valverde.
Which is the better goal, Robbo? We know when he scored it.
I'm just saying it was...
Get on with it.
But in the end, I would say Foden was the better goal. Brilliant finish.
It's past his bedtime. He's got a cup of cocoa on the side, a book.
A book.
He's waiting to go. I thought the more difficult one was
Valverde.
Coming onto it.
Yeah.
Balls coming across. Angles against them. Both great, but Valverde.
Robbo, was this what old school soccer looked like when they let the players play?
In terms of the tackles and allowing it to be free-flowing and the referee not getting involved too much, yeah, of course it was. And it made for better football. It makes for more honest football as well. And when players start diving and moaning at the referee and he just waves it away, as he did for Bellingham on a couple of occasions, as he did for one or two of the Man City players and he did to Vinicius Junior, it makes for a better game. And in the end, the players give up on it. So I thought he managed it brilliantly, and that's what old-time football was on occasions. But when Stevie and I were playing, and probably not so much Craig, you could do a lot more dirty things than we saw on the field today.
Plus, there was grass on the field tonight.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, you look at some of the pitches you played on, Stevie. Didn't me? Haaland has now blanked twice against Rudiger. What do you make of it, Stevie?
Listen, Haaland's a centre forward, and like most centre forwards, at the end of the day, in order to be involved, particularly where you're supposed to be involved in the box, the way City play and the way City played, particularly tonight, it's going to be tougher for him or anybody else. You know, he relies on service like every other centre forward, and if he's not getting it, and Robbo told you that, you know, during the game, the opportunities were all from outside the box. So I'm not really too sure what Haaland's supposed to do about that. At the end of the day, the other 10 players, their job, not all of them, is to get him the ball in the right areas for him to then do his job. And if he's not put in a position to do his job, then we can't really start pointing the finger at him too much for that, can we?
Why doesn't Trossard start when he's more creative and clinical than the other Arsenal forwards, Craig?
Well, he prefers Martinelli, Havertz, Saka, or it's been Jesus, Havertz, Saka. up until tonight. And I think and then obviously, where else are you going to put him then? If you've got Jorginho and Declan Rice, you've got Martin Odegaard as the playmaker, then there's nowhere for him to go. And I think that's one of the reasons. And whether he likes it or not, he has been arguably one of the best players in England at making a difference coming off the bench. And no player likes that. But he's had the odd run. He's had a few run-outs from the start and he hasn't played badly. But I think he's suffering from, a natural wide player in Martinelli, natural wide player in Saka, and then the more physical, call it a false 9 or a number 9 in Kai Havertz, and then there's really nowhere else for him to go until Arteta needs to make a change.
Stevie, is Foden better than Bellingham?
Wow.
There's an easy answer to this in a way.
Well,
he's in better form than Bellingham at the moment.
Yeah.
Aye,
We talked about this the other day.
They're different players. If I'm picking a team tomorrow, as good as Foden's been recently, I would probably still be picking Bellingham first, because I'm getting absolutely. I can ask this guy to play anywhere pretty much.
Right.
So for that reason, is why I would pick Bellingham.
Robbo, do you think a midfield three of Rice, Jude and Foden is the best way to go for England at the Euros?
Yes, I would play Declan Rice as the holding midfield player, and you'd play Bellingham and Foden either side of him, just more advanced in an inside right, inside left position, because then you don't take away from Bellingham's forward movement, but you don't play him as an out-and-out number 10. And the same with Foden. You don't play him out wide, you get him to do both things, because he can defend as well, and he'll make forward runs. You get on the ball and be creative. So that would be my midfield three. Forget Phillips now. It's going to be, I think, Rice, Bellingham and Foden.
If we win at Wembley. Oh, what a moment that would be. Craig, this is a strange question.
Hold on, what did you say, win at Wembley?
Oh, no, we're not Wembley, it's Germany. Oh, no.
Germany, yeah.
Cursed.
I know what you're thinking there.
Craig, would you rather score a hat-trick of own goals or get a red card at the start of the game? That's very random.
I think I'd rather get the red card and get out of there.
Yeah, get out of there. We're going to still score 3. Hello, Day of Football. Can we expect the same tomorrow? Who do you guys have winning tomorrow's game?
0-0s both.
Yeah, Craig's going for 2 0-0s. You've got PSG winning.
PSG winning the first leg.
Yeah.
2-1.
Yes. And Atleti winning as well?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Not going on. Robbo, remind us what you got.
Atleti to win against Dortmund, and the other game to be a draw. PSG, I think, 1, Barcelona 1. That's what I had.
Dan, you bragging about your best bet prediction being right. Yes, I was 100% right. I said Phil Foden would score. I said there would be more than 2 goals in the Arsenal game, and both teams would score in the Real Madrid game. It's good, isn't it?
What was the price again?
Someone did the bet, so he put on $23 and he won 180.
I thought you got more than that.
There we go. So it's good.
So what are you doing one for tomorrow?
Yes, I did it during the show.
During the show,
Yes.
Oh.
I had Griezmann to score any time.
It was that interesting, Craig.
Shut up! I'm telling them now.
You did a parlay during the show.
Sorry.
You did one during the show?
Yes.
What was I doing?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Looking at my picture.
I think about 0-0.
Griezmann, Mbappe, both to score at any time, and I think I've got both teams to score in the PSG-Barcelona game. Do that, make some more money. Perfect.
There you go.
Right. Back to the question. How did you do in your basketball tournament bracket?
Don't do it.
Did you at least pick UConn to win the
I
championship?
watched UConn last night.
Josh picked it. He won the whole lot.
Did he?
Yeah.
I've never done a bracket, but I watched the Huskies last night. It was a canter in the end. Wasn't
Absolutely, yeah. They were brilliant. They were
Oh,
very...
what did he spend his money on?
I don't know, Steve. We don't gamble. That'd be very...
That's not the way. That's just not the way to teach kids.
For the boys, out of curiosity, who do you guys have winning the Masters?
Oh, I've not even thought about it. I didn't think it was on.
Ram.
There's no way Ram can win it. He's been playing in these shorts in these shortened events.
Yeah.
Excuse the pun.
There you go. Scott Scheffler's obviously the big favourite, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's winning everything.
I don't dislike him, as I said, but I don't know. There's something
Bland,
there.
isn't he?
Right, it's not been biased, but I would like to see McIlroy win it.
Yeah, then he'll do the Grand Slam.
Yeah, and he chucked it up. He threw a great chance away a few years ago.
Yes.
Don't really know, do you?
Stevie?
You're going to watch it?
Yeah, will you watch it? You're a bit angry at golf at the moment.
No, I think I'll watch this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you working?
I think the Ryder Cup was the last time I watched any golf. Honestly, completely lost. I've lost interest in that.
Oh, there you go. You can watch the Masters then. Robbo, do you care?
I don't care. Don't know. All I know is the only name I recognised there was Rory McIlroy. So yeah, he can win it.
We have a shot apparently of Steve Nicol during the show. Would you like to see it, Stevie?
A what?
A full. Here it comes.
Why?
I don't know. We'll wait to see.
It's not that big a surprise, you know, with the experience they have, with the names on the jersey.
Well, it is a surprise, isn't
Well,
it?
it's not
because they've been so poor.
No.
You started going, well, this isn't a surprise when you look at the quality that's on the pitch, but we haven't seen the quality.
It's not a surprise
that this is a surprise.
No, it's not a surprise they started the game. You said they started the game well.
Yeah.
Is that a real surprise?
No, but this result's a surprise.
Considering the experience they've got.
This result is a surprise, surely. Just from the number of times you said surprised.
I'm still confused.
Well, it's him, isn't it?
That's it. That brings us to the end of today's show. Me and Craig will be back tomorrow to reflect on 2 goalless draws in the Champions League. That'll be exciting. Stevie has the day off.